I'm going to be talking about Turo. It is a car rental company to where you can rent out your vehicle like that you're not using, or that any vehicles you just have in like your garage. You can rent your vehicle out to people and they will use your vehicle for, a profit to you. If you want to see this video, just stay tuned and make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll give you some information about Turo. Okay, so I have my notes right here so that I can read from, so that way I'm not forgetting anything. So first things first, what is Turo? Turo is an app that you can download on your phone, and with Turo, you can, once you download the app, it'll ask you to upload your vehicle. You have to take pictures of any vehicle that you are not using, because I know a lot of people have vehicles that they just have in their garage. Or for me, for example, I was pregnant the past year and I wasn't using my vehicle because I was at home, just pregnant, not working. So I was like, I have an extra vehicle. What am I gonna do to make money? And it's just sitting around. So I found Turo some way, somehow, and then I just uploaded it on Turo. So, and then that's how I was able to make money for myself. So you can take any vehicle that you have just sitting around, or sometimes people even will ask other people if they have vehicles that they're not using, and then they can give them a percentage of what they're getting from Turo. I know people do that, and they can actually scale that up into like a really large business too. But I'm pretty sure there's like contracts and stuff that you have to work through with that. But to start off, if you do have your own vehicle, you can take pictures of your own vehicle on the app. It's Turo, T-U-R-O, Turo. And then also it'll ask for your insurance. You have to have insurance. You just have to. The company Turo will provide insurance on the app, so that way the customer is protected. But you still have to have your own insurance. Not commercial insurance, it's just regular insurance, just so that it's covered regardless. So yeah, you'll upload it onto that app. You'll take your pictures of the inside, interior. You have to make sure it's clean. Don't take pictures of a dirty car, because people will see this and they'll go right past your vehicle. You have to make sure it's clean on the inside, it's clean on the outside. It doesn't have to be like super perfect. Like if you have any like small dents or damages, then it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure like you will upload it and show that it has that. But depending on what your vehicle looks like, also the year of your vehicle, if it's like a newer model. My vehicle is 2019, so it worked out as a 2019 Nissan Versa. Then they will go off of that and approve you to make money on Turo. Yeah, so then once they approve it for you, then you can start making money. Now, depending on where you live, you can make different amounts of money. I started in Macon, Georgia, and it's a smaller city, it's not like huge. And I made a good amount of money. I made about $1,000 to $1,500. Every month off of living there. Now, moving to Memphis, it went down a bit, but I still make close to that. And that's just one vehicle. So just imagine what you can do if you have multiple vehicles. Yeah, it's a cool business. It's a cool business. You have your insurance, and then that you upload to Turo. You also have to do an inspection, either with like a car shop or like one of those really high professional inspection agencies or something like that. But they also have their own inspection agency that you can go through with them, and then they'll just inspect your vehicle, make sure there's nothing completely wrong with your vehicle, like you don't have any of those check engine lights on. Or I actually had my tire light on and I bought the vehicle like that, and they said it was going to come off, but it never did. And I still got to prove. It just depends on what type of inspection you can get. So, you can figure it out however you figure it out. Okay, so you will get paid every time somebody books your vehicle about, I'd say 2 to 3 days after it's returned. So they go on the app themselves, and then they'll scroll, and then they'll see your vehicle, they'll book it. Then you can actually put in the settings to where you can either approve them or decline them, or you can do automatic acceptance, and then it'll just automatically accept whoever books your vehicle. And then once your vehicle is booked, then you will make sure your car is clean. It'll ask you, did you clean the inside? Did you clean the outside? You take the pictures once it's clean, and then on the app, and then it'll be ready for them to pick up. And once they pick it up, they can take their own pictures of the vehicle, any damage, yada, yada, yada. So then that way they're protected for their own safety. And then they'll book your car for however many days. They can book it for a couple days. They can book it for a month. And then it also depends on your settings on the back end, if you allow them to book it for that amount of time. And then once they return it, it'll show that you'll get paid literally like either the next day. They'll send you your amount of what you're getting paid, and then that next day you get your payment. So I know for me, anytime somebody returned it that same day, it'll probably take about 2 to 3 days before I can get paid for that trip. Turo takes their percentage, and that's based off of the insurance coverage that you have on the vehicle. Not the one that your insurance that you get outside of Turo, but the insurance that is in with Turo. They'll pay you either 60%, 70%, 80%, because they have to get a portion, so that way they can cover the insurance and that jazz. It is scalable. It is a scalable business. I know there's people who I've actually seen on YouTube, and just even cars that I've booked, and they've said that they have multiple vehicles. They either have 2, 5, 10, 20 in their fleet, and they can actually make a really good amount of money a month, maybe 20,000, 10,000 a month. Now, the thing about scaling, there's more maintenance because you have to maintain each vehicle. You also have to put people in place so that way every area of your business is covered, just in case you're not there to cover that vehicle, drop it off, pick it up. Now, most people can pick up the vehicle either at your location that you choose. I usually just do at my own location because it's easier that way, but you can charge a fee if you want to drop it off at the airport or yada, yada, yada. But yeah, you definitely can scale it. It's scalable. Me personally, I think that it can be too much to scale in this business, because you have to deal with more customer service, more maintenance. I think it can be good if you have like 2 to 3 cars, but I just think that there's other businesses that are less, you have to put work into it, and it's not, once you scale it, it becomes less passive. Let me just say that. But if you hire the right people, then you may be able to still make it passive. So, it is like I said, it is passive. So I literally like post my vehicle, and when somebody books it, most of the time they just get the key, in like a lockbox, and then that's it, and they're good to go. And then I get the money, and I get to do anything I want to do while they're using my vehicle. The negatives about Turo, I would say, is you can get bad reviews, and that can kind of mess up your business. So some people will either dislike, your vehicle, or dislike you as a person, or, just complain about whatever they want to complain about. Now, obviously, you can look into the reviews and see if there's anything that you can work on in your business. But a lot of times people, depending on where you live, will give you bad reviews. So I've had a couple bad reviews over things that they just felt about my vehicle. And, it can mess up your business because they don't understand that. So that is a negative thing, that they can give you bad reviews, but you also get positive reviews too. So it's not all bad, which is good. The other negative, I would say, is that the customer service is very taxing, and it can be stressful sometimes. Now, when you drive your own vehicle, you may get in an accident, something may happen with your vehicle that you got to get fixed. Now, every time somebody uses your vehicle, if this happens to them, you have to be there to make sure they're okay, because we're the host. So if they get in an accident, we have to direct them to how to handle that. If they pop their tire, if anything happens, really, they would have to contact us as hosts, unless you outsource the work to somebody else. Then, we're responsible to help them. And that's just a lot of customer service, and then it starts to become less passive. If you're really looking for a more passive way, then you would have to outsource that work, if that makes sense. Now, on to the positives about Turo. The positives is that, first and foremost, it's passive, or I would say semi-passive. You literally can just take a vehicle that you have left around, if you do, or maybe have a contract with somebody else and use their vehicle, and put it on Turo, and literally like a day later, you'll get a booking, or within that week. If it's clean, clean pictures, nice pictures. You want to take pictures in a nice area. Not super nice, nothing perfect, but if you can't make it perfect, it's fine. But, just take nice pictures. So you literally get a booking within that week. And once you get that booking, the sky's the limit. Like, it's just so passive to where you just can get money to your bank account without even doing hardly anything. Just answering a couple questions that the customer has, cleaning out the vehicle. If you do it yourself, clean out yourself. It doesn't take that long. You just wipe it down, basic cleaning. And then if you're only using it for Turo to clean, then it's not a big deal. So yeah. Also, another positive is that it is scalable. So I've seen people online and like YouTubers who have actually scaled up the business to where they can make like 5 to 20K a month. And that's mainly because they outsource work. So they're like the head boss, and then they have people, they're up here. They used to be maybe a host, like just handling all of that. But then when they have more cars in their fleet, they're like the top tier boss. And then they hire managers or people under them. They even have customer service. agents in their company. You know, you can make it like a series, you know, you can make it LLC and just really scale it as much as you want. So the sky's the limit with you, and I don't think there's a limit on how many cars you can put on there. And based off of whatever area you live in, like if you're in Atlanta or if you're in like Memphis, or I know in Memphis you get less money than you are in Atlanta, but if you're in like a bigger city or like New York or, you know, like bigger cities, you might get more money. So you may get $1,500 for each vehicle, or you can even scale it up and just focus on luxury vehicles that are more expensive and have your vehicle for $1,000 a day. People do that. And then you're actually getting $5,000 off of one vehicle a month. So, you know, the sky's the limit for you and what you want to do. But that's what I have to say about Turo. If you have any questions about the Turo business, and if you want to see any type of videos about Turo, just let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.